fellow thrifters, it's your Thrift Find fella here with another one of my Thrift Find videos. I'm not on location anywhere, I'm actually just in my backyard. It's such a nice day, it's about 25 degrees, and I thought I'd come outside and enjoy one of the last nice days of the year. I was going to have a drink and do my TikTok video, checked the cupboard, and I'm all out of Guinness. So I messaged my wife, she's at work. Didn't message her for any particular reason, just maybe she'll pick up some Guinness on the way home, who knows. Well, I start doing my TikTok videos, 20 minutes into it, as somebody pulls into my driveway. And I guess the LCBO here in Canada do DoorDash or door delivery, because my lovely wife went online and ordered a case of 4 Guinness and got them delivered to my door. So all I can say is, cheers. I'm going to finish the TikTok videos before I finish this, or else the editing might be a little out of whack. Anyway, enjoy the video, enjoy your nice days, drink responsibly, and you know what they say, welcome to the dark side. We have Guinness. Yes, behind me there is a hobbit door. It's actually my garage. So that's my hobbit garage. The interior is a mess at the moment because I've been doing a lot of building this summer. When I tidy it up, maybe I'll give you a tour of that. It doesn't look like a hobbit house or hobbit garage. Do hobbits have garages? I guess maybe they need somewhere to put their carts. I don't know. Anyway, how about I show you some of the things we've been finding, my wife and I, while we've been going thrifting. Okay, so, funny story. During the summer, when my son was visiting, we had a yard sale. He sold a lot of his old toys, and my wife and I were able to get rid of some of the things that we were no longer collecting. Well, sold most of it. Last week, I noticed on Facebook Marketplace somebody was selling a bunch of toys. I had a look in the photos, and there were 4 toys that I really wanted. So I asked if they were still available. They were. It was $25 for the whole lot. So let me show you a couple of things that were in this box. The Bullrug Funko. I didn't need this, even though I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan. The reason I didn't need this is because that's my writing. I sold this at the yard sale for $5. More of my Funkos that I sold. I even sold this one, Santa Claus. Again, that is my writing. Okay, so let's see what else was in this box that was ours that we sold a few months ago at the yard sale. Now, we sold all of that a couple of months ago for about $40. I just bought all that back, plus a Spider-Man, a Batman, Freddy, Michael, Pinhead, and Leatherface, plus the 4 figures that I wanted from this lot, all for $25. Now we're just going to sell all this again at the yard sale next year. What I wanted out of that figure lot, I can't show you here, because my wife paid for all this and she's put those figures that I wanted away for Christmas. But she left them on the side for a day. So I got a couple of photos and I got to play with them for a little bit. So I'm going to show you those now. Now those figures are downstairs in a box, in a drawer that I promised not to look in, because that's where my Christmas presents go, and I know she's got me a couple of things that I don't know about. So that's all in there, and I'll do a video and a proper review of those when I get them at Christmas time. As you saw in some of my previous videos, we recently had ThunderCon, and I picked up this guy, Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight, vintage 1983. Cape is vintage, figure is vintage, and is in really good condition. There is next to no wear, just a little bit on his hand. The cape was coming apart, so my wife pulled the little threads out and restitched the cape. It did also come with a blaster. This is a reproduction blaster though. And I do have his lightsaber, a vintage lightsaber, which I will show you in a minute. Okay, so what's next? Considering this wasn't really a thrift find, let me show you some things we found. Went thrifting yesterday, my wife and I, and there were 2 bags of Hot Wheel cars. Actually, I'm going to show you a little video. So as you can see in that video, I'm showing you that there is a bag of figures with a vintage 1980 Hoth Trooper in. But you notice I quickly pan back as well because I didn't see it until I start filming that in the bag just next to it there is a vintage 1981 Cadillac, which is Boss Hogg's car from the Dukes of Hazzard. I loved that show when I was a kid, and I remember having the cars, so I had to look through all the Hot Wheels bags to see if I could find, hopefully, the General Lee. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it, but I did find Daisy Duke's Jeep. So there's Boss Hogg's Cadillac, Daisy Duke's Jeep. Also in the bag was a 1983 Chevrolet Corvette. What's so special about this one? It's the A-Team. It's Face's car, and it is in pretty good condition. Has the red interior, really nice piece. And again, once I saw this, I then looked in the other bags to see if I could find maybe BA's van. I couldn't, so I'm on the lookout for that now. Also in those bags was this guy here, and when I saw it, it brought back some memories because I had this. This is from Matchbox. It's made in England, Lenzie, and this is what's called a swing wing. And the reason it's a swing wing is because the wings swing open. I remember playing with this. Sometimes I'd pretend it was a Decepticon jet. It was just such a cool little vehicle. Reminds me of the Red Arrows a bit as well. So that I'm keeping. Now there was also a bag of Star Wars figures, not vintage. This was $5.99. Came with this guy. I'm not bothered about him. I didn't really like his character that much. It did come with K2SO. And it also came with an awesome Darth Vader. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to get my pin drills and I'm going to drill holes in and add some fiber optic light in and put those in bookmarks, and I'll probably be able to sell each one for about 50 bucks. So I'll keep those. Now, the best thing we found. $4.99. First one came with, I didn't know who this was. This is a 1983 Lieutenant Torpedo. He's a Navy SEAL from G.I. Joe. I won't keep him, I don't collect G.I. Joe, so I might trade him. If not, I'll just throw him in yard sale. Now, as you know from my previous videos, I'm collecting the Fisher-Price Adventure People Space line. I think I mentioned that I wasn't going to actively collect the normal Fisher-Price Adventure line or Adventure People line, but if I happen to come across some, then I'd buy them if they're in the bags. So I've got these 2 guys here. This guy has a very loose head, which is very common with them. This guy here comes with this. This is not original. there actually wasn't a rope or anything with this originally. This is from the scuba divers set. The guy's name is Matt. It's supposed to come with a blonde woman in green gear. Her name is Becky, and then it comes with scuba diver helmets as well. This is cool. This guy here, his name is Greg. He is part of the Wilderness Pilot set. There's also a Ranger Scott. There's a guy in a red top called Red, and a collie that is named Scout. So I'll keep them, maybe I'll find the rest, who knows. The main reason I bought this bag was, obviously, vintage Hoth Rebel Trooper. Before I got the Luke Skywalker in Hoth gear, this guy, and I think a lot of kids did this basically was Luke, and then he was just the Hoth Trooper. Really nice figure. He's a little dirty. I'll give him a bit of a clean. So that's it for the video. I'm going to sit back and enjoy some of this beautiful weather, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, happy thrifting.